Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning everyone.
How are you all doing?
I'm just getting my Twitch open.
Hey Patrick.
Patrick, you're still up? Aren't you meant to be relaxing? Aren't you meant to be on a break, Patrick? Oh, Nate, you're sleepy. I understand. I'm also sleepy. Your sleep schedule is back, but you did have today off. Okay, awesome. I'm glad you got some break in there.
Hey Ramalama, you're up because you wanted to play with some Night Runner design.
Ooh. Ah, that's exciting.
Let me just share our screens and also call India so that I can share her screen.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
guts
forgot that
to
we haven't
happen.
called yet.
Yeah, no worries.
Why is everybody so obsessed with Raymond in Animal Crossing?
Oh,
Wow.
Gosh. Oh gosh. He wants to answer that. Does the call audio come through onto the stream? Because I might need to fix it so we're done. Do you all guys all hear the call audio for Hangout? Do you all freak out and be like, who the hell is calling me at this hour?
Wait a second, is this working? Is the screen share working, Mike?
I see your mustache.
Is it doing this thing again where it's not?
It seems so. If you're trying to send and it's not coming through.
It's not. What the heck? What the hoo-ha?
What the heckle?
What the heckles?
Technical difficulties.
I'm not sure what to do. Hangouts isn't working. I could try restarting my computer, but
You'd be a while. There's another technology I was using to try and share screens called NDI, but that would take some setting up to do.
Discord? Would that tank your computer too much?
You know what? I'm not going to be using Photoshop, so
Let's try it.
let's try that. Get out of here, Hangouts. You're getting relegated.
Oh wow, Pat. I've just seen a sketch that you sent across. That's so cool. Look at that arm.
That's cool. That's behind the scenes.
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know if I can show you guys this because this is behind the scenes cool. But it's an alternative square, which is super cool.
Alright. Old Swifty.
Let me give you a call.
I'm gonna write a bunch of text so that I obscure that. Going. Let Mega Snoop Server Whack
Let me help.
a daddle. Yeah, okay, we're good now. We're
Okay.
good.
There you go. And now I'm sharing my screen through that, so let me know if that's okay, if that's working.
Yeah, that's working.
Cool.
So if I pop, I don't want to. Yeah, I want to pop this out. Cool, that's good. I popped out the thing, and then can I full screen it?
Did I reach my deadline okay? I'm actually still working on it. I spoke to Pat yesterday, and I have today as well to do some lighting on it because I was up pretty late trying to get it done yesterday, and it got to the point where I was super tired and hadn't finished it up. But on the bright side, I'm very close, so I will 100% be able to get it finished today. I have one character to finish inking and lighting to do. And the character I have to finish inking is very small.
Alright, full stream wide, and then
So it's all happening, guys.
I
It's
need
all
to-
going on.
Then I need to grab.
Which is why I feel today able to share my screen and do some Glim.
Oh. This. I think. Yeah.
Oh, George, it will be. It'll be awesome. I still have other deadlines to focus on. This was just a very short one, you know.
I think that's as good as we're going to get it.
How have you been, George? Hope that you've been having a good time and everything's okay with you.
Alright. I think that's it.
Awesome! We're in business, guys. We're in business.
We're in beeswax.
Yep, that's us. Always in the beeswax. So, Mike,
Yeah.
what have you been up to? Because you were up late last night
Yeah.
doing storyboards.
Yeah. So let me bring people up so I can see them. Check that in. There we go. Yeah, last night I was starting to mess around with Storyboard Pro. I only got a couple panels done, but I'm taking audio from there he is. I'm taking audio from one of the previous streams we had. It was actually the one we were talking to with Patrick, and I thought there was a nice little snippet about me talking about sharpening your sword that I thought might be cool to make a little animated of. So I don't know if the audio will play, but this is a part where I'm like, there you go.
It's just two mics.
There's two mics. Oh, because I'm talking. Gotcha. I don't know if they can hear it or not. Oh, let me see. Yeah, it says that. Yeah, I think they might not be able to. Hopefully. Yeah.
Ooh, that's awesome, George. You're going to try and participate in the Animating Challenge. That's so cool. I'm excited to see your entry. I was considering it too. I mean, technically, this is me doing the Animating Challenge.
Technically it is, yeah.
But also, technically, it's not because I've spent much more than 3 hours on this.
Yeah.
But I was thinking of maybe
Yeah.
doing something from the IDW Sonic the Comic series. Because, you know, Sonic.
It was coming through. Oh, okay. Yeah. He's throwing his sword at a tree.
There you go. Nice work, Mike.
I noticed I accidentally had like his motion go to about here on the screen and then cut to where you're meant to look on the next shot, and then his sword hits the tree. I didn't mean to do that, and then I thought, this is good boarding.
Yeah, like sometimes you feel stuff out and it feels right, and then you realise afterwards, like, the reasons why it worked so well.
So yeah, I was thinking of continuing working on that, but then I made the realization that I'd started this other project, and I thought I might continue with this project and finish this one first, the Sonic one.
You can do whatever you want, dude. I'm just excited to see you excited about making stuff and doing stuff. Yeah.
Making things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super cool to see you doing storyboards and animation and stuff.
I'm usually like caught up in your wake of like, we're gonna make this, and I'm like, oh, how can I make that possible? But
Yeah.
this feels good to be like, I'm gonna do this.
Feels good to see you like get so excited about something that you just want to go and make it immediately. Like that's so cool. And
That's great.
everything's looking really awesome, right?
I always yeah. Sorry, I read the chat.
No
I'm
worries, you
glad.
can read the chat, go for it.
Tib says, I always think of IDW as being an acronym for I don't want, and the I don't want Sonic comic is probably not what you're talking about, but I want to know what that comic is.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Were you talking about IDW just now?
Yeah.
Ah.
Did you not hear me?
No. What were you saying?
I said that I might take part in the Animating challenge and maybe I would do something from the IDW Sonic the Comics.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. You should do that.
Maybe I will.
Yeah, hello, welcome. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Animating Breakfast Club. Animation Breakfast Club. Oh, I'm getting confused.
They're both the same thing.
They both...
You're in the place.
Yeah.
Welcome.
It's where we make animations for breakfast.
It's Thursday! Can you believe it? The week's going so fast.
That means that later today, I'll be playing Bloodborne with my dad.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
I did not.
I did not forget.
I did not forget. Being Motive is raiding with a party.
Hey!
Of work. Hello.
Rolando, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing, man?
Hello, how are you?
And how is everyone? Like, how's everyone's work going? How's your week going? I want to catch up with y'all.
Okay, I wanna make a file.
Also, I think it's important for people to know that I just discovered that Sega have made a Sonic the Hedgehog radio station on YouTube.
Oh, like an internet one on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. You know, one of the ones which is always live and it just plays a bunch of songs. Well, they've made one. So if anyone wants to listen to Sega/Sonic music while they work, then I recommend it. Welcome, Raiders.
It still didn't trigger the event, the thing. So let me do a little bit of sussing.
Okay. Lady Amy says it's going really well, even though the sewing machine is sassing me. What you making, Lady Amy? And Nature Design said I had a strange birthday yesterday, but managed a small Zoom party with co-workers and a bottle of wine. Nature Design, it was your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Nage, you're another year older and another year wiser. Hope you had a good birthday yesterday. Nage Design, thank you for coming and attending and hanging out with us on the streams. You're a real cool, what rhymes with what I just said, person.
You're a jewel.
Gave up. Well, there you are. Oh, you're doing the Heartboner costume. That's so cool. Which one? Are you doing the one where he has like the white jacket? Patrick's like, so cool. Wait, Ramalama, your birthday's coming up on Tuesday.
What?
Yeah, Ramalama,
What?
that's awesome. Happy almost birthday to you. Speak to me on Tuesday and maybe I'll have a song for you.
A smaller song?
Tidy song.
Smallest song in the world. So, why are our raids thingies not working? Because they're disabled. That'll do it.
Why?
I don't know, Swifty. I don't know. Save setting. Okay.
No worries, Ramalama. No worries at all. You should be doing birthday things such as eating cake and petting animals if there are animals around to be petted.
So, I'm gonna re-trigger
Rolando's raid.
Rolando's raid.
Okay. Go for it.
Ah! He's not gonna get away with this!
There you go. We set up Sonic the Hedgehog alerts for the Sonic Adventure stream that we did last week, and we like them too much to stop using them. Oh, he's not gonna get away with this!
Was the audio on that okay, or does it need toned down?
Thanks, guys. We just found a bunch of stupid Sonic GIFs and sound clips and assembled them together.
It's good. You love the alert. Cool. As long as it's not like, oh my god, it killed my ears, then I think we're good. Yeah. Cool. Don't know why that was disabled. We did it.
Way!
That'll come up when we get rated.
Rama Llama, glad to find people your age. I'm also your age! Yeah! And if you ever want to pick anyone's brains, Rama Llama, about setting streams up, then you can always pick Mike and mine. More Mike's than mine, but I'm just extending the offer to me as well, so I'm not just like farming out Mike's expertise.
Yeah, I was about to say, what would you tell them?
Get a mic.
Yeah, mics are important so people can... Wait, you mean me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Get a Michael. Get a Doig. But yeah, we'd be happy to help if you want any advice or anything about streams.
Yeah. Rolando, I literally just went into the raid settings and it was disabled. It was like set disabled. Don't know why.
Gremlins in the machine.
When can I get to the States? When you lift the travel ban.
Yeah. We hope that we can make it over sometime soon-ish, depending obviously on when things are okay for travel again.
Hey, whoa. Converted Nage Design converted the Twitch Prime sub to a tier 1 sub.
Whoa!
What is that? What does
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Cool.
I like this song. This is a good song.
Did
a good message.
Did that not trigger either?
Are all of our alerts disabled, Mike? And if so, why?
No? Subscriptions should work.
Maybe it's a very specific thing if you convert one that we haven't set up.
Maybe. Don't know.
It means you paid money. Oh, Nage Design. Thank you very much. We very much appreciate it. Thank you for the subscription.
Alright, okay. So my plan is...
And on your birthday too.
Copy this. Over here. Take this.
Today should be all about you.
Didn't copy anything. I'm on the wrong layer. Copy this. Alright, cool. Let's get out of it. Wallet is the best, 189.
Hey!
Welcome.
Thank you for the follow and welcome! You made it, you're here. This is it. This is the place to be. If you would like to make a complaint, please do go ahead.
You are among friends, yeah?
Everybody has the right to complain. You were kicked from the Discord server for standing up for yourself. Hold on, which Discord server? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You're talking about the peg bar. Gilded guy. I don't know what that is.
We have
I'm sorry, you might have the wrong place.
We have no power there.
What is the Gilded Guy Discord server?
Gold Guy is an animator.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you got kicked out. You're in the wrong chat. Well, it was nice to have you here, friend. That's okay.
Thank you for your follow.
Yeah.
We animate too.
Feel free to unfollow if it was a mistake. And I hope you find the chat that you were looking for. Good luck on your journey, my friend. Bye-bye. Good luck. That Spike and me always solving problems.
You're welcome to stay. We're making animations, you know? The hunt continues. Alright. Wish you luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to think that you're just going around like various animator streams and just being like, is it here? Kuya JP, hey, oh, good morning.
Hey, no, we haven't tried animation paper. I'm really sorry.
Oh, we keep forgetting. Mike,
Yeah?
write that down.
Alright.
Mike, take a memo.
Take a memo.
Take a memo, Mike. I doth decree.
You doth decree.
Were you doing a crab impression from the Adventure Zone?
Not especially, no.
Okay, because I said take a memo and you went.
That's
Which
probably...
is exactly what happened in the episode that you listened to yesterday.
That was probably like in the bottom of my brain. Yeah. I was just pretending to take a memo.
Snippers, take a memo.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's a very obscure joke.
Right, what was I doing? I keep getting like utterly distracted.
We were making cool stuff.
That's it, that's the one. Layer,
I believe.
you...
Take control of your own life. Like that song.
You... I want to make the background from layer. Cool, there we go. Cool. And then... Awesome. And cool.
Hey Lola the Witch.
Hello.
We've been good.
Hello.
We've been just, you know, keeping our head down, getting on with work. How about you? And Fallout is the best. You're welcome to hang around and stay and chat. See, Crisp You Art. We do have a Discord, but it's basically a working Discord for artists and animators to just try and improve.
We have a Discord for like people we know. There's not like a Doig and Swift Discord.
Yeah, there's not like a super public facing one. It's one which is focused on artistic improvement.
Okay.
You should be working, but you're here. Well, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Hope the work's going well.
This sort of looks like we're looking down at this bear, doesn't it? Like slightly. I put him like here. I'm working at perspective
Cool.
for this.
Hold on, Patrick, you're posting stuff to me. Hold on. Gotta look. Oh my gosh, my chat is filled with beautiful Patrick standard art. Ooh, I love that jacket on Star. That's so cool. Like something out of a 1930s, like, pin-up or something. It's awesome. Oh, wow.
They're all like, oh, they're teasing you guys.
Yeah, I see where you're going with X, and I love that idea. That's a very cool idea. Wow. X has come a long way. I love this new design. This is super cool. Wow. Oh, that feeling when you want to dive into like just designing and doing stuff, but you can't. You can't.
So I'm gonna want her like Oprah, but Katana. Who's Oprah?
I'm sorry?
Who's
Oh,
Oprah?
hold on. Is Oprah who I think she is? Yeah, she's Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
You know Oprah Winfrey, right?
Me, yeah.
Then why are you saying who's Oprah?
Because I didn't think you meant Oprah Winfrey.
Okay. 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 I see. It all makes sense now. Yeah, Patrick, did you say who's Oprah? I was confused. I'm sorry to hear about your ban. Fallout is the best.
So wait.
I'm unfamiliar with the server.
Let's just catch up with the meta here. You were in a Discord server venting about a guy harassing you in your server.
In the same Discord server.
That acts as a therapy server for those in need, but a mod confronted me about venting in the general chat, so I stood up for myself and get banned. And your solution to this is to find the person who's like the person whose Discord chat that belongs to, find them and complain to them. But you haven't managed to do that, so you're in the wrong chat once more, venting about this situation.
The cycle of vent continues.
Eventually, you might find solace.
Hey, it's an adventure.
It's the adventure.
Yeah.
You're right, or adventure. I'm just enjoying the
cyclical nature
of this story. Yeah.
Ramalama, I also hope that you get to see it someday.
Well, you're welcome to chill out here and decompress.
Yeah, this is a very chill place, so you know it's good for what ails you. Yeah, Patrick's sketches are really inspiring. I want to show you guys, but I can't. I also just want to sketch a bunch of stuff myself, but I can't. I need to finish his hair. His hair has been on my plate for far too long. I will defeat you. I love hearing Patrick's ideas about the Night Runner universe, though, and what could be happening in it.
Yeah.
Like, so cool. I hope that at some point in the future, there's a chance to tell people about the extended lore of the world.
Sorry. Yeah, I think it's cool that the project continues to inspire both people who have seen it and also ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really cool to see Patrick riffing on it.
And how's that work going for the music video with all that's going on? It's interesting. It swings and roundabouts, I think. Because on the bright side, we've got the chance to work with some people we didn't think we would be able to work with because they're on a break from their usual work. So we've had the chance to bring them on board for a little bit. On the other hand, I think everyone's in a kind of weird place mentally.
Yeah.
So productivity is slightly down from what it was. I think because everyone's kind of worried about what's going to happen. You know, a lot of the people we're working with who have been taking breaks from work have had on their mind what's going to happen. Will they go back to work? Like, is their work going to be okay? When will work resume for them? And I think that added stress has been weighing on people a bit. Mike and I have been okay. The stress for us hasn't been too bad with this stuff, just because we've been working from our own studio for the last couple of years.
Yeah, we're used to the working environment. That's not changed for us, but like the actual like day-to-day stuff of finding food and whatnot has changed a lot.
It's a little weird. The last 3 days I've been living pretty much exclusively on bread. Like, we need to do a shop, but we've been putting it off, you know. Trying to make everything we have last as long as possible.
Oh wow, Ramalama, you're phone and emergency line operator for the hospital system.
Wow. You must be super busy. But thank you for working, because like, I don't know how things would run without you. So thank you for being one of the people who is continuing to work during this time, because your role is so important. Protesters are. Protesters protesting needing to stay in.
Wow.
Oh man. 427 people had to let go as you went into budget cuts. Oh, that's terrible. If there's any place which doesn't need budget cuts right now, it's hospitals.
Yeah.
That should be where more money is being funneled into, not taken out of.
Yeah.
But what do I know? I'm not in government. But that definitely doesn't feel like it's a good decision.
So I haven't thought of a better setting for this right now than me standing at the bus stop.
Okay, well, just do that then.
Yeah. I mean, unless in the next like 1 minute we can come up with a better scenario for why I'd just be standing somewhere. This might be it.
You could be waiting at a chili dog stand for your chili dog.
Oh. Could be waiting in line for a coffee.
Yeah. Waiting to go on a ride at the theme park. That's Pat's idea.
So the context setup is I'm waiting to go on a really fast ride and India.
I am the ride.
Yeah.
Wow, don't take that out of context. Coffee is a great idea. I wish I had some coffee right now, but I don't. I could sure do with some. There's a place downstairs that makes really, really nice iced coffee. And I love iced coffee.
Alright, I'm sorry I didn't get you iced coffee last time.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I miss being able to just go down and get one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop.
Verdi was saying that I should make it so Battissimo has a little emote at the beginning of their chats. People know that it's Battissimo saying it, so it stands out. But I don't know which emote he used.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Do we have a little robot emote?
I mean, we could maybe make it a BTTV emote. So let's try. Like if I make it say DS Sonic.
Have you guys read any cool books recently? Reading anything good? I've been reading the comic Bone.
Actually.
Or should I say the graphic novel? It's so good. I'm still not finished with it. But I'm really enjoying it. I hate Phony Bone so much.
You hate Phony Bone?
What an asshole! He's such a dick!
Is that the business-minded one?
It's the one with the star in his chest.
Yeah.
Who's obsessed with making money.
Stupid Phony Bone.
Oh, I hate him so much.
How far? I was gonna say how far through are you, but
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
say.
spoil it for people. Let me think if there's a way I can say it without spoiling it. They've walled off the town, is where I'm at.
I'm gonna make Trashbot a BTTV emote. If I can.
You're making your way through reading the Norse mythology book you bought a couple of months ago. That sounds great.
How do I? Oh, I think it's here.
Rereading Prince and the Dressmaker, highly recommended. Cool. Thank you for the recommendation. I'll look into that.
Emotes. Shared emotes. Upload emote. DS emote code. DS trash. Or maybe I should just make it Doig's with trash. Choose file. Image file needs to be 112 by 112. Oh, let's see if we have that.
Can we just make a Trashbot one?
Yeah, I'm making a BTTV, a Trashbot emote. So that we have that. And
Cool.
that can be used. Dogs at the bottom of here.
It is good actually, learning more of the stories of Loki and Thor that's not from the Marvel movies and seeing what inspired some of the lore in World of Warcraft. That's awesome. There's a channel I really like on YouTube that I've been learning a lot of mythology stuff from. It's called Overly Sarcastic Productions and it's really good. It's a bunch of people run it and they mostly talk about books and mythology. Though they do also talk about other stuff as well. And they do kind of little crash courses and deep dives into it. It's real good. Been really enjoying it.
Oh. Rival knows. This is an emote of our bot, Trashbot.
I'm not sure why they're called Overly Sarcastic Productions because they don't seem very sarcastic at all. They seem very genuine. So maybe they started off the channel with more sarcasm. But I'm definitely learning a lot.
Alright, let's see. Dogs with trash. Well, that didn't work.
Well, you tried. Lady Amma, you've been reading Lore Olympus and Let's Play on webcomic. You sent some fan art to us? Patrick! We don't deserve you and your amazing fan art. Oh my gosh. Patrick. This is so cute though. This is so cute though. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. It's so cute. I love that you gave Mike like little bear paws on the bottom of his shoes. Wait a second. Are his shoes soulless and his feet are just poking out of the bottom?
Oh.
I get a bear ride.
Oh my god.
I get a piggy bear.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing. It's so cute. Just stare at it. Just stare at it for ages.
Shit.
If you could find some shoes, Mike, with little paws on the bottom, you would love that so much.
Yeah, I would. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
You like it?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, we've got a few problems. That's okay though. We've got the majority of movement in, so now I can go through and smooth it and check through it and stuff. Get rid of the roughs. And then I'll go through each bit individually and fix it up.
You should be able to share links, Ramalama.
I love the way that Pat draws the birdie feet. The birdie feet is like one of my favourite parts. Birdie feet are awesome.
Birdie feet good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Let's see what we got here. A few lumpy boilings. Ah, lumpy boilings. Do I have a duck beak in Animal Crossing? I certainly do. I certainly do. And I wear it frequently. Pretty much all the time. As soon as I discovered that was an item, I was like, well, here I am. I look like I'm from DuckTales. It's awesome.
I still love your like manic eyes. I think it's my favorite part.
I wish that they did those eyes with eyebrows as well.
That would be great, yeah. I mean, you put your own eyebrows on there.
I did, but they don't quite fit over the top of the regular eyebrows.
Oh, okay.
So... Sorry, I mean I wish I did it without eyebrows because I can't lay my own eyebrows over the top.
Gotcha.
Because those eyebrows are too low on the face for the face paint to be able to cover them up properly.
Gotcha. I'm just waiting for a bus.
You can be Darkwing Duck. That's so cool. Yeah, please do. Share it and show me on Twitter. That sounds cool.
Pixel art is so fun and fast.
You know what else is fun and fast?
No, what?
Sonic.
Oh. I should have guessed
What
that.
do you think I was gonna say?
I didn't know what dark depravity you were about to go into. I got my bus stop pole.
Good job.
Thank you. Got shadow on it.
It's got everything a growing boy needs.
Yeah, it's got everything. At what? Yeah. Oh no.
Hey Rebecca Chan, how's it going?
Hey there.
How's the mowing going?
Welcome to our stream where we are a team and we make animations together.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's our new stream theme. So happy together.
Give it a little bit of depth. There we go.
Bop, bow, bop. Working on your video? That's awesome. How's it going?
I'm working on a new video. Yeah, I made a realization in there that like our YouTube animation channel doesn't have that much animation on it.
Well, that's because animation takes a really long time to make.
Yeah.
We could just have animation on it if you want, but it's going to be like 6 months between each upload.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just.
Then what you saying, huh? What you
I
chatting
just
about?
I just made a realization.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to fix it by making this.
Trying to fix it, huh?
Yeah.
It's the nature of animation, Michael.
Yeah. What? Trying to fix things?
No,
What?
just it taking a long time.
It does take a long time.
Like, I'd love to have more animation on there, but unfortunately, at the minute, I don't have enough time to make super fast animations.
Hey, dude, look at this.
I only have enough time to put an hour and a half into it every morning.
The road now.
Bop, 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 bop.
I need to fix my feet because I'm not standing in good perspective.
Fix your feet.
Fix my feet.
I'm gonna have a sip of tea.
No, don't do it.
I gotta do it. I can't live without my tea.
Don't do it.
I gotta do it.
It'll increase your addiction.
I gotta do it though.
God, no.
I have to.
I'm stopping you with telekinesis.
No. Ah!
Go back.
The telekinesis. It does nothing.
No, don't do it. Oh, she sipped.
Mm.
She sipped, you guys.
I sip and I sit and I'm happy. It's Yorkshire breakfast tea this morning, rather than my usual Earl Grey tea, just because I feel like I get a stronger kick out of Yorkshire breakfast tea, and I fancied that kick.
Stronger kick, huh?
Yes. His eyes, they closed, and his last breath spoke. He'd seen all to be seen.
Are you talking about the bear?
No.
Oh.
What? Why? What happened to the bear?
Because his eyes are kind of closed.
Ah, I see. I like this, Mike. This is cute.
You think?
I do. I think the pole for the bus stop is very thin compared to the sign.
You think it's very thin compared to the sign?
Mm.
Is it?
Mhm.
Is it though?
Yeah.
It's not though.
Okay.
I was gonna do.
You're drinking the opposite of tea.
I wanted to put trees behind him, but the next shot won't make sense. So.
He's just on the open plain
Yeah.
of grass.
I don't know what he's doing
He's
there.
in South Park.
I don't know. Like, you think these things up and you don't get far enough. But look, there's clouds.
Just put some distant mountains.
Distant mountain. Oh, distant mountains is a good idea.
Ba, ba, da, ba, da, 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 ba. Ah. Hello, Lou PNC.
Gonna put a little bit of dark.
Darkness. Do you remember the Darkness? They were great.
The I wanna go to the place called love.
Just listen to the rhythm of your heart. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I'm leaving in your love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get chow.
Nah, I don't remember them.
You know who I remembered the other day?
Your parent.
The Erasmus.
The Rasmus?
Yeah, do you remember?
No.
Oh, oh,
Oh yeah.
oh, oh.
Oh yeah. That's a thing.
That was a thing.
That's a thing what exists.
Yeah, that was the thing. I had their album. It was a good album. Some catchy songs on there. In the shadows. Yeah, you guys know it. For my time.
You know what? I'm gonna hearken.
Catchy.
I'm gonna hearken to the environment in Sonic CD. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what makes
Sonic
sense.
CD.
Yeah, I'm in a bus stop. I'm in a bus stop
Past.
in the land of Sonic CD.
I wish I could do a really good Sonic CD impression. I'm gonna work on that. Some pals yesterday were telling me how to do that cool robot voice that I sometimes hear people do.
I can't do it.
That was terrifying. Apparently you have to close your throat and then speak using inhales instead.
I found some reference. So if you've not seen the intro opening to Sonic CD, it's freaking awesome.
It's one of my favourite pieces of Sonic media ever.
It's so good.
You need to make your screen more to the right so we can see it properly.
Oh.
Ba 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 ba. No, no.
Wow. There you go.
You set yourself as a dog. What do you think? I'll have a look. It's got a bar. It's not that far. Patrick, you're so good though. Oh, Patrick, love your work. Let me put this up. Now people have two bits of awesomeness going up on screen at once. Which one will you look at? They're both so good.
Oh.
Toot toot Sonic Warrior, toot toot Sonic Warrior. The power's in your mind to change your balance to conquer time.
Is Patrick standard as a dog? Oh, let me see.
It's so good. I love your little bun. Buns are awesome.
I like that you're wearing a Grump shirt.
Yeah, I hadn't even noticed. I was too busy just like looking at the face. It's so appealing.
It's got a lionish quality to it as well.
Yeah. You see, that's kind of why I was thinking a lion as well, is because like the mane of hair.
You remember that motivational playlist that we used to listen to? It was like
The mustache is super good. I just also realized like he's like
whiskers.
oiled his whiskers into a mustache.
That
Which
is
last
good.
time we were on call with Pat, he has a fantastic mustache, so this is accurate.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Sorry, Mike. What were you saying?
I know it's just a stupid motivational thing where it was like, you gotta be lying. You a gazelle.
You gotta be a lion. By now, you a gazelle. The man was telling the truth.
Yep.
Sorry guys, I'm still drinking tea, but I will get back to animating shortly. What other bands do I remember from my teenagehood?
From your teenage hood, back when you were a hoodlum.
Yeah, back then. Tokyo Hotel. Do I have black tea or have other preference? I drink all teas.
Yeah.
All teas.
How's your tea plant going?
Oh, don't talk to me about my tea plant.
How's it going now?
Please don't.
Oh.
It's not doing too well.
Have you been watering it and stuff?
Yes,
Okay.
I have. I just have a real talent for killing plants, I guess. I grew up with black tea though, so I drink a lot of black tea. Black tea is my usual staple. Just because that's what I grew up with, so I've acquired a taste for it. It tastes like home. Tastes like Sunday mornings, you know?
Ah, I see.
But I've been really enjoying trying other kinds of tea. And if given the chance, I will spend far too much money on purchasing various exotic teas.
Okay. Maybe I'll do...
I bought a tea plant because I wanted to make my own tea. However, my tea plant isn't doing very well.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm hoping that I can resurrect it if I just like lavish attention and care on it.
Maybe you could take a cutting from it and a new one.
I'm thinking maybe it might be time to change its soil again.
Yeah.
Maybe that will perk it up a bit. What about you guys? Do you guys have a tea preference, or are you not tea drinkers?
I might need to brighten the sky. There you go. Did it. It's a little bit too dull.
I like that right now because there's only one mountain in the background. It kind of looks like you're on the edge of something and there's a man with a hat standing like in the background, just peeking over the edge.
Oh, right. It's Robotnik.
Ooh, cranberry tea, peppermint tea. Ooh, green tea is real nice. I like green tea with lemon, which is maybe not the most unusual choice because that's a very common combination. But it's a common combination because it's good, goddammit. Chai tea. I love me some chai tea. Masala tea is super, super nice.
You have to let me know when I'm working on something that's way too far out.
We didn't manage to take Patrick to the tea garden last time, did we?
Don't think so.
Because there's a really nice place in Dublin called the Tea Garden.
Next time Patrick comes, we need to like work out an itinerary of
yeah, we're
where
terrible.
Where to take him.
Every time he visits, he's like, so where should we go? What's to see? And Mike and I are just like,
We just don't know, Patrick. Seriously, we're just
You assume that we leave our apartment.
Yeah. Like, we have recommendations from people, but we tend to just... We don't go into the center.
Oh, Patrick went on his own. Awesome. So you've seen it. You've been.
Oh,
you
cool.
know.
Nice.
The masala tea there is amazing. It's so nice. It's like the perfect winter drink. It's really warming and spicy. Hey Elaine, good morning. Yorkshire tea for you.
Ah, wow.
I didn't see you come in with all the money bags. That's awesome. What is white tea made from? As far as I know, it's actually made from the same thing as black tea. It's just a different part of the leaf which is taken. So I think white tea might be the young roots, the young sprouts, and I think black tea might be the tips of the leaves.
Oh, I have no idea.
That's one of the reasons I wanted a tea plant, is because from a tea plant you can make 3 different types of tea. You can make green tea, white tea and black tea, all from the same plant. It just depends when you use the leaves and what part of the leaf you take.
Are you telling me that all tea is just tea?
No, I'm saying that the 3 main varieties of tea that I drink all come from the same plant.
Right, good.
But are different.
Is it only a tea if it involves a tea plant? Or can you get a tea that doesn't involve a tea plant ingredient? Like, because I know that you can mix other ingredients with things to make different flavors, but does it always have to have tea?
I think so.
Because otherwise it's probably just soup.
I don't know. No, otherwise I'd just call it a brew. Because you're brewing ingredients.
Okay, yeah.
So that it becomes, the flavour extracts out into the water.
Right.
And then you're not eating any of the ingredients. You're just drinking
the water.
The liquid that is made from that.
There's red tea that doesn't have actual tea in it.
Oh, really? So what do I have instead?
Ribus.
You can have flowers, that's true. I've seen some flowering teas where they are just flowers that are used instead.
Maybe I want to have different levels of sky. You know what? I'm gonna make the clouds their own thing because I want them to move.
Ooh, Kurzek has a tea that's rose petals and vanilla. I really like it. That sounds delicious. Pat sent us him as a... Is this you as a goat, Pat? Because you got the horns. You got them devil horns going on. The devil came down to Georgia. It's great. It's so good, Patrick. It's so good. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm 100% feeling goat, and I don't know if I'm 100% feeling dog. I feel like there is an animal for you, but I'm having trouble, like, figuring out exactly what that would be.
Layer. Oh. Can be a Wolpertinger. What's a Wolpertinger? Wolpertinger?
Wolpertinger. That sounds like a great animal. I've never heard of it before, though.
Is this the Animal Crossing challenge? What's the Animal Crossing challenge?
It's a challenge where you draw yourself as an animal. I've been searching, I've been niggling for tomorrows all my life.
Tib suggests that Patrick has to be an animal that is both majestic and modest.
I'm sorry, I was giggling at another Patrick sketch. He does them so fast. That's so cute.
Oh,
I like how we're all the real size of the animals in this one.
yeah, that's interesting.
How do you feel being the tallest one, Michael?
I'm the best. I'm the biggest.
Because Patrick's much taller than us in real life. Pat's like, you're 6 foot something, aren't you, Pat?
I don't think I don't know if he's that much taller than I am.
We had this conversation about every single person who I say is tall.
Oh, he is taller. Yeah, no.
You keep saying this about people who are over 6 foot.
Yeah. I'm so small. I never remember Patrick being super tall though, so I don't know what that says. No, wait. My first memory of Patrick, he's super tall in my head. Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
How
you go.
small am I? I'm only like 5'8", something like that. You laughing at?
I thought you were 5'7", and I can't help but feel like every time someone asks you, you add another inch.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I haven't been measured in a long time though.
Okay.
I have not been weighed and measured and found wanting.
I am 5'3". I used to think I was 5'5", and then I measured myself and was like, oh.
Small.
Oh. No.
She's fun-sized.
Pint-sized. All the better to cause chaos. Chaos, chaos, chaos. I'm tall and hairy, but my temples are barren.
Is that a riddle?
It sounds like it's a start of something. I'm tall and hairy, but my temples are barren. It's Patrick.
Riddle. Riddle me this, Batman. Travel size. I am really enjoying doing this background. Remember I said last night that I was like,
You didn't enjoy doing backgrounds.
maybe I like I don't know, inventing them? Or maybe. I'm having fun now.
I think you just having fun doing something that you are
Master of that.
yeah, I guess like this is your creative idea that you've come up with. I don't think it's necessarily like it's a background, but more just that you feel like this is an outlet for your like personal creativity.
Yeah. I learned a little bit on how to paint clouds recently.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to share
What?
that learning?
It was part of the part of the explosion stuff that we did last week. This week. Was that only like 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Holy
that was
Moses.
Monday. I know. This week is time is weird this week. Time is weird.
Bryony's like 5'3". You don't feel like 5'3". Maybe you have a long torso.
What do you mean? Do you mean I feel taller or shorter? I do have quite short legs. All the better
Kicking.
for kicking and running not very fast.
This is a stupid story, but India was lying down resting on the couch, and I came over to talk to her, and she had like she stuck her feet up toward me, so I was holding them, just just fun interaction stuff. But then I went to press her feet together, and she tried to resist. She was like, "No, you won't do that." And I just pushed them together quite easily. It was just like, boop. And then she was convinced that the reason that I could do that was just because she like
It's really hard to resist people pushing your legs from that angle.
So she was like, "Come on then, you do it." So I'm like, "Oh, all right, cool." And I lay down, and then she tried to push my feet together and couldn't. Oh, it was fun.
That was the day I discovered that there were leg muscles I didn't know existed.
Leg muscles on the outside of your legs.
I always feel like I had quite strong legs until that moment, and then I was like, wait a second. My legs are very strong at pushing things directly outwards from my body.
Down or away from.
But not very strong at like doing a pincer-like movement.
Have you never scissors? Have you never seen the exercise things where they're lying on their side and they lift their legs?
I've seen it.
I've
never done it.
That's what that exercise is for.
I know. I guess I knew it was for that, but I didn't know you could get strong enough to like resist someone pushing your legs together.
Stop skipping leg day, India.
Yeah, I guess I have been skipping leg day for like the past 30 years.
Do I need another cloud here?
I'm gonna get my legs so swole that I can't close them because of the muscle. There's too much muscle to close them. So I just have to walk around like a garden peg.
Sure. Goals.
Yeah. I'll crush people between them. People will be like, "Oh, I can't crack this nut," and I'll be like, "Give it to me," and I'll play it between my muscles and tense, and it'll explode, and I'll be like, "Ha ha 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 ha, mortal."
That seems to be quite a 90s trope in like female action villains, is like crushing someone with their thighs.
I think it's because it's written by people who kind of wish that would happen to them.
Oh.
Like written by a bunch of dudes who are like, wouldn't it be scary if she like got you in between her legs? And then
When you say it like that, it makes complete sense.
yeah, it's kind of like if you were to be murdered by being squeezed between boobs or something. Like, oh, terrible! Oh no!
Wait, Hezmat was like, "It just clicked in my head why your art style looks familiar. Starlight Brigade."
Oh, you can recognize it from the art style, really? That's amazing.
Which art style?
I
My
thought
art
we
style?
disguised it so well.
Ramalaman's like, "Wait, what did I tune back into?" No, head between thighs.
The
Head between
sexiest way to murder.
the thigh crush. I can't scroll back up in the chat. I think Patrick has more drawings for you.
But yes, we worked on Starlight Brigade along with our amazing team. We also worked on Night Runner's Magnum Bullets along with the amazing team. We didn't direct that one though. That was Pat Stannard, who is in chat right now, being a cool dude, as he is wont to do.
Patrick is drawing riddles.
He's drawing riddles. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to go and look.
He's made a drawing of himself so people can guess which animal he is.
Oh, okay. Let me.
You think it's from the James Bond movie, the thigh crushing thing, and you think it's spread from there.
Pat, is it okay if I show this on stream? This picture of you. Let me know if that is alright with you.
Also,
okay, cool.
Hey Character Cube, I saw you've been streaming more often. That's really cool.
So this is our mighty leader, everyone. This is Patrick Stannard of Knights of a Light Table. What animal do you think Pat would be now that you've seen him in all his glory?
Oh, that's an actual picture of him, not a drawing of him as an animal that people had to guess the animal. I see now. Things make sense to me now.
Yeah, do people recognize the tattoo? Something wolfy. Ramalama says, I can see the goat.
That's the one that came to mind, Character Cube.
I mean, your temple does give you the space, Patrick, to have some rad-ass horns coming out. Something endearing. Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, something like a big deer like the forest spirit in Mononoke Hime. Oh, that's a good idea. What are those, maybe like an elk or something? Like one of the longer haired deer. Let me see. Elk. That's not what I'm thinking of.
What is this song?
That's not what I was thinking of.
An alpaca.
An alpaca. These are deer. What are the long-haired ones called? Long-haired deer.
A moose.
Not a moose. Moose isn't what I'm thinking of. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I wasn't thinking of a yak. But that's pretty funny. Maybe the thing I'm thinking of is more like a goat or something. Let me see. What is the thing that that the hero rides in Mononoke?
It's an invented animal. I think it's called a red elk.
Oh, it's called a red elk.
But it doesn't exist. They made it up.
Dear Mononoke. Maybe someone's been like, oh, it's like this kind of animal. No. But I think we're along the right lines. I'm going to look into this more after the stream.
Actually,
find Patrick's
wait.
perfect spirit animal. Yeah, this thing is what I was thinking. And I've seen animals like this in real life, but I don't know what they're called. Do you not know what they're called? Red elks are real.
Oh wow.
An ibex. Okay, let me do some searching based on what you guys have said.
Red elks are real. I thought they made it up. Yeah, there's toads.
Okay. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. It's not as long-haired as I'd like, but it's pretty good.
How did I know the name of the animal they based it on, but
Xerneas.
thought it was imaginary?
Oh, a Pokemon, I see. Let me search red elk. See, maybe red elk. So. It's the way to go. They're a bit delicate. What if I try long-haired elk? Long-haired elk. We're so close.
One that has black legs, like Pat's Tats.
Pat's Tats.
The red elk has black legs.
If I look at black elk. Oh.
Like
I found a person.
this thing.
What do you know? Yeah, like that's pretty cool. I feel like it's a little delicate though for Pat.
Yeah.
But I will look into this. I think you guys are onto a winner with this. If you want to see a cute little deer animal, look up Dick Dick. What a name. Let's have a look. Oh, what? Is this real? Look at its face.
Oh.
It looks like it's been Photoshop warped, but it's real. It's got a little snoot like Alf.
That looks.
Alf, he's back in deer form.
That looks weird.
Wow, this thing. Look at its snoot. Oh, that's adorable. Oh no. It doesn't look real. It's tiny as well. Wowzers. Wowzers, guys. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
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 That is adorable. Damara. That looks like it's the same. Like it's the same thing. Oh! It's called the Damara Dick Dick. What a fun name to say as well.
Dick Dick.
Yeah!
Dick Dick.
Alright.
Dick Dick.
Alright. Now ladies! I want you all on your baddest behavior. Let me some sugar. Oh! I am your neighbor.
I find that when you're drawing rock forms, deciding on the light direction first, like, just really helps. You just sort of like paint shapes that describe like the light, the shadow on one side of the rocks, and then light on the other side, and things start to make more sense. If you were just working in shapes. Does that make sense? But did I confused myself a little bit?
I was tuned out a little bit because I was reading chat. Sorry. There's also a thing called a musk deer. That's real cool. Awesome. I love hyenas. I love striped hyenas.
Yeah, these are good.
Super cool. Hyenas might be one of my favourite animals. Well, they are one of my favourite animals. I love them. I think they're so cool.
Do I have the power to show buff on the stream?
The power to show buff.
I might have the power to show Buffy on the stream. Add a video capture device. Buffy cam. Okay.
Buffy cam. Buffy cam.
There she is. Let's see. Video format, device, default custom, resolution. Let's make it like something acceptable. Okay.
Musk deers have tusks. What? A deer with tusks.
Buffy cam.
Hey, it's Buffy.
It's pretty far away. But look at the reflection. She's so bright in catching the light. Oh, you come for this, don't you?
You're trying to think of that big mammal that smells like popcorn. Is that me? I love it when she uses her paw. Are you okay?
I spun.
Whack. Would I smell of tea? Yeah, probably. Probably. Tea and peanut butter is my scent. Rolando. Filthy. Buffy beans? Yeah, she has really cute beans. And she tippy taps when she walks around because of her claws.
She used to like just attack your hand if you put it down like that. But India's calmed her down. Good girl.
Deception.
Things that have treats.
I got no treats. Get her done. Hey. Hey. She's not interested in me.
She has become polite, Kitty. Yeah. Do. Just making sure that's not sending audio.
Hello. Enigmatic Amelia, it's 4 AM and I'm trying to be stealthy because my mum wanted me to go to bed like an hour ago, but I wanted to paint my nails. So I'm just using my computer light to do so. We'll see how it turns out in the morning. Good luck. I wish you the best of luck.
You better if it's 7, right?
Yeah, I fed her just before the stream. So she should be fine. I always feed her just before the stream because if I don't, then she'll come in and wail like a banshee.
She's somewhere in the webcam now. Alright.
You go do it, Elaine!
What's she doing?
Have a great day. She's gonna go and be productive.
Awesome, Elaine. Awesome.
Go be awesome. Make some cool stuff. Oh, that's so cool, Palbro. Palbro was able to get back to streaming today. Stream went extremely well and everyone was incredibly wholesome, supportive and generous. That's so cool. Was this your first stream back with your new computer now?
It's really cool, pal, bro. Welcome back.
How is the new computer? The animal that smells like popcorn is also called a bear cat, but is not a bear or a cat. This sounds like a great animal.
A bear cat.
A bear cat.
A bear cat. I need to know what a bear cat looks like. Did you say it's a binturong?
A what?
Did they say a bear cat is a binturong?
They just said a bear cat is not a bear or a cat.
Oh, okay. I thought they were saying, okay, this is what happens when you Google bear cat.
That's pretty cute. It looks like a raccoon.
Yeah. No, don't go. Oh. The first image that came up though was back here. This one. Show me this one. India.
What? Oh, it looks real sad.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They're very
Animals that
cool.
look naturally sad.
Yeah, it's called a binturong, but it's also known as a bear cat. They're really cool. They're really cool. Orlando, yeah, please do show us your latest pixel piece. Go for it. Feel free to link it into the chat.
Axolotl is an animal I like, axolotl. That's no joke.
Oh, let's do this. Let's do it better. There we go.
What is this song?
I have no idea. Do you not like it?
Not sure if I do. I'm very hit and miss on the ones with vocals. Pangolins are cool.
Oh yeah, pangolin. Good.
Pangolin, pangolin. Pangolin, pangolin. Balladiers are cool. Patrick has sent us this gem, which I think needs to be appreciated. Is this what you all wanted?
Sup, Mononoke?
I'm the forward spirit. Don't.
Keeping the flowers growing.
Only me. It's amazing. Tim says, Patrick, you've gone too far. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Ramalama says that's not nearly far enough. Ramalama, be careful what you wish for. Oh, man. It's amazing. I really want just a serious comic now, like a manga of Mononoke, where it's incredibly serious for like the first 3 books, and then they meet the forest spirit, and it's like, hey guys!
Are you enjoying my forest?
And you're like, wow, I've invested 150 hours into reading a build-up to a joke.
That would take some some doing.
Yeah.
There's
I wish I could get Nick on stream to tell his joke.
We could. We could do that.
Yeah, like Mike and I met Nick and Elaine in person at a thought bubble. And Nick told us a joke in a Prime Minister there. And I think it's one of the best jokes I've ever heard. Elaine hates it. And I could tell it to you, but I don't think I'd do it justice, so I wish we could get Nick on here to tell the joke.
I think we could, but it might be an in-person joke. You need the facial expressions too.
Palbro says, axolotus make me uncomfortable because they axolotl questions. It's extremely good. Extremely good.
Okay.
Bravo.
Should I add like? Maybe I'll add like a line. Yeah.
Patrick, you go to bed. You get that rest. Thank you for the fun and the sketches, which are amazing as usual.
Thanks for
Even
the
when you
company,
goof
Patrick.
in. Have a good night. Sleep well. Sleep well, Sir Stannard.
We've lost Buffy. She's no longer on
She
decam.
gone.
What do you reckon, India?
About what?
My background.
You moved your mic in front of it.
Oh.
I think it looks great. Can you put some flowers on the grass?
Flowers on the grass.
Flowers on the grass.
What color would the flowers be?
Something not green. So you can see them. You want to get another pair of cockatiels. They're real good birds. You see a butt in the cloud.
Yeah, there's a
Oh
kind of-
yeah, there is a butt in the cloud. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Nice butt, Mike.
Right.
That's just straight up a butt. I like it.
Yeah,
Don't change it.
Listen back to what you just said.
That's straight up a butt. I love it. That reminds me of Keijo. Every episode ends with a huge cloud shape just like a big butt. What? What is this? That you are speaking of? I like this track.
Good.
Animation is time consuming, but it's worth it in the end.
It is, but like there's a power of animation, like it sticks back with people. If you tell a good story that people remember.
Mm-hmm. More than that though, just like I'm spending a lot of time on this hair, but I think when it feels nice and smooth, it'll be worth it. It'll feel nice.
I'm putting way more effort into this background than I thought I would, and I'm here for it.
If you're enjoying yourself, then that's the thing that matters. Do I have many frames left? Well, I've only been working on one small part of the hair. So I've just been going through and getting that bit to feel good. So I've got like 3 more frames of that. And then all the other parts of the hair to look at as well. That makes sense. Like, I could just call it done now because everything's inked. It's just like, am I happy with the motion now that it's inked? Because things always change between the inking and the rough animation. Like, no matter how hard I try, I can never get the inking 100% dead on where the roughs were. So things always change between the two. Achoo! Bless me! Achoo!
Thanks for the follow.
You see human, thank you very much. We very much appreciate it. You'd sell your left arm to see how Studio Ghibli animates their stuff in person. Heck yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Rolando, I'm glad you like the eyes. That's cool.
Okay, I realize that Orlando linked a thing and I didn't click on it.
Yes.
So.
Good call. I had forgotten.
Ooh, okay, let me zoom out. Oh, this is looking cool. Wait, is this the character from Mega Man Legends? I feel like this character is from there. Yes. Cool. It's looking really cool.
Tib linked to book club. Thanks, Tibbs. I appreciate it.
I feel like maybe this yellow, while it is, I don't know, I feel like by making her hair kind of more peach colored, the yellow is kind of catching my eye on it. I personally much prefer the hair color this. I think this is lovely. I just think including this yellow, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if I can.
I'm happy to find out that Discord has let us screen share without too many problems.
I don't know. Maybe you do want such a different. I don't know.
The documentary The Kingdom of Dreams of Madness. They follow the productions of The Wind Rises and Princess Kaguya during the documentary. Amazing. Wow. Oh, I want to see that. That sounds great. Oh, damn. There's so much I want to watch.
Oh. Go there. Okay, so this one hooks up with this one.
Document arts. Mm.
So maybe what I want to do
They're like
is
Pop-Tarts.
get rid of this. Control A. Control C. Copy merge. Go to bare look. Background. Paste the thing. No, the framing is completely different. But maybe I can like move it down so it's like this. Scale it up.
Oh, the documentary with the making of Ponyo. 10 years with Hayao Miyazaki. I gotta watch all of these. I'm really interested to see how Hayao Miyazaki directs his crew.
No. Okay, okay. Cool.
Take control of your own life. Oh, thank you, Kurzak. Yes, please do drop that link. I would appreciate it. He's so negative. I kind of feel like I can see where he's coming from sometimes, you know? Like, I think what he's talking about is that the stuff that tends to get popular isn't utilising the art form to what he believes is the heights of what you can do with it. Like, I think it feels like a lot of the popularised stuff relies on very, like, base, like, lizard brain emotions, like fighting and boobs and blood and sex.
Yeah.
And I think he doesn't like that the art form that he's dedicated his life to, that he thinks can tell really beautiful stories, is used mostly in the anime industry to tell stories that he would say are comparatively shallow or sell on shock value,
Yeah.
or sex appeal. I think he's just a purist, you know? It's like a painter who's dedicated their life to like expressing stories in these beautiful landscapes, being asked to look at, I don't know, a picture of like Batman kicking someone off a roof.
Yeah, I think it's just it's both an objective and subjective opinion. Like, his taste is definitely there, and you can see in his own in the stuff he chooses to create, he is a very specific mindset in what constitutes a story worth telling.
I can understand it too, though, because a lot of people look at his films through the lens of this is anime, and so I expect certain things of it. Like, he's expressed a lot of frustration in people sexualizing his young female characters.
Yeah.
And he's like, I didn't put them there to be sexualized. Like,
I didn't know that.
I put them there because, like, this is their story. Like, I hate seeing art of them, you know, in compromising positions, because, like, these
children.
stories about these
Jesus.
girls finding their way and like expressing their heart's desires and such, and the industry and the people who like consume it are reducing it to this.
Yeah. We're both working in different softwares, Juliver. So on the right hand side, Swift is working in Toon Boom Harmony.
Yeah.
And I'm working in a sprite editor, sort of pixel program, which is called A-Sprite. I think the thing that Miyazaki was talking about when he said this is an insult to life itself is the procedural motion. The guys were making like rigged models move procedurally, but they'd use it to make like zombies pull themselves without limbs and stuff. That's just the context for his statement. Like,
I guess like I just tend to project my own beliefs onto everything, so like I interpreted it through my own lens.
Anime is a mistake and stuff is a separate time, I think.
Yeah. The lens that I looked at it through was that it's an insult to life itself, because this procedurally generated stuff has no intent, no motivation behind it. The characters aren't moving because of an inner belief or purpose.
Yeah.
They're being dragged around. There's no love, no craft.
Yeah.
In like the movements that are happening. And it may be like functionally impressive, but in terms of the kinds of films that Miyazaki wants to make and stories he wants to tell, he's never going to use anything procedurally generated, because every scene is so specific in terms of like where the characters are at, what they're feeling and thinking, that no one but an artist with their hands could craft those reactions and like express in motion what that character is feeling.
I think you hit on a good word there of intent, like a character's motivation. Like we're talking about effects animation on Monday, and it's like this movement feels like it didn't have a motivation, so it seems out of place because it's acting outside of the narrative forces of that effect.
Rolando, he said those things because when he was young he experienced the American bombings of flares to burn Japanese houses. Did he say that? Or is that something that you've deduced? He saw real suffering and he hates people glorify the grotesque morbid movement of corpses. I can understand that. Like that's the thing, is he doesn't like the glorification of violence and the over-sexualization of characters, and he wants his work to be distanced from that.
Yeah, he doesn't want it under the same umbrella.
But it is under the same umbrella, and I think that's frustrating to him, because he wants to make film, he doesn't want to make anime.
That makes a lot of sense. I think he succeeded in that.
Oh, me too.
In the sense that he makes something that it doesn't feel like it. When people use anime to mean a genre rather than a medium,
yeah, that's weird.
A lot of things like fall into that valley of assumptions.
I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard this before, but anime just means animation. It's just the Japanese word for it. So anime comes in all shapes and sizes, all forms, but what it's most closely associated with is a kind of like shonen,
from an outside
over-sexualized,
perspective.
yeah.
When you have people say, "Oh, I don't watch anime," they usually the reference is like, "I don't watch that genre of media."
Because it's the equivalent to saying, "I don't look at photographs" or "I don't watch live action."
But I think it's similar to something that Brad Bird was kind of pulled over the rails for, where he was talking about someone who had prejudice against watching animated content because they thought it was childish. And it's like that's That is a.
What's this?
I think he called some. I think he got railed because he likened it to the same sort of prejudices of like race and sexism, but for him it was a similar sort of prejudice where you're judging it by. You're prejudiced against a medium because your perception of it is as a genre, as kids movies or made for children or cartoons that are childish. Whereas animation is capable of so much more than that.
Yeah.
That by limiting yourself because you feel like you'll be judged for it, or that you are judging it for qualities that do not apply wholesale to the practice of creating and the craft. That was the frustration that Brad Bird was trying to express.
Well, I agree with that frustration. I agree with that sentiment. I think maybe the comparison wasn't the most on-tone thing.
No.
Especially because people's lives have been like really ruined by that kind of stuff, and especially if you do see cartoons as childish, seeing something that you've suffered from your entire life be compared to a cartoon issue could be, you know, seen as an insult to that. But yeah, I agree. Animation doesn't have the limitations of humanity, which is why it's beautiful. It can be anything, literally anything. It's a good way to put it. Pesma, I agree. Humans just really like putting things in boxes or categories.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad, Rolando. I mean, it's terrible. He's given us such beauty out of that pain. Like, I think Miyazaki's a fantastic director. I don't know how great he is to work with. I've got no clue. But I think a lot of people make a cartoon out of his statements. But I think he does have, like, good motivations and good points for saying them. Even if they're taken out of context a lot. You know?
Really likes planes.
Yeah. Which I think is great. Like, effing own it.
Yeah.
If you like something, like, that's awesome. Make a film about planes. Do it. Other people who love planes are going to be like, holy crap, that movie.
I wonder how... If Miyazaki has watched Hands Off Isaacin, how he feels about that show.
I mean, I'd assume he probably hasn't watched Hands Off Isaacin.
I hope he does.
I think that Hayao Miyazaki likes to watch life more than he likes to watch movies, and that's one of the differences. I'm not sure how much patience he would have for anime. But like, there's not a good or a bad way to get into it is a thing. Like, the people who made Hands Off Isaacin were inspired by Ghibli, but have also been inspired by other anime series.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a whole dark border here. I didn't realize.
People wish they could make movies about planes. I didn't know he was close friends with John Lasseter. That's interesting.
Boom.
I'm assuming that you're talking about Hayao Miyazaki.
Well, I mean, Pixar were the ones that picked up and distributed Spirited Away and helped with the voiceover and stuff, so it makes sense that they know one another.
That's true. I've got a question.
I think they maybe did it for Mononoke as well.
How come voiceovers for 2D animations are so bad for specifically Japanese dubs? Like, how come when a Disney movie comes out or a 3D Pixar movie comes out, the voices really sound like they're acting, but when a Japanese movie comes out and is dubbed into English, the actors sound like they are reading lines.
I messed up my bear layer accidentally.
I mean, but they've got some pretty big names to do them, but it's almost like the direction is different. And their culture doesn't really make sense because it's being dubbed by like American/English voice actors. Like, I'm assuming the voice actors are being paid as much as voice actors are, and they're getting big names to do them. So...
Do you have an example?
I was thinking about how they always seem to get people doing fake English voices on the Ghibli dubs.
Oh.
They always seem to get American people who talk like this.
That's
oh
interesting.
No! Oh no! The island's falling.
It's weird to hear you do an American doing a British accent.
What's happening? But they're never. The acting never feels convincing to me.
Rolando can't tell the difference.
Well, that makes sense though. You know, I think if you're English, you'd be able to tell the difference. Just because, like...
I think it's just the rhythm and stiltedness.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The Ghibli dubs, they always feel wooden and flat to me too, Tib. In comparison to like Pixar movies or other American-made movies. Like, I mean, if you think about the acting in Finding Nemo,
yeah,
or if you think about the acting in Tarzan, and then you think about the acting in Castle in the Sky, like it doesn't feel like the characters are invested or have any stakes or anything.
Yeah, maybe so. Isn't Mark Hamill in the English dub for Castle in the Sky?
And I wonder why.
Maybe it's a misunderstanding of what they are voicing. Like if you I don't know.
It's interesting that people in chat really like most people in chat seem like they really like the Ghibli dubs, but I noticed like a very obvious recurring style with the Ghibli dubs, where like I can hear one line and be like, that's from a Ghibli movie, because it's got an American person doing an English accent and the acting doesn't feel very convincing.
Yeah, it could be a sense that like it's more limiting because you're working with the thing that already exists. So you have to deliver a line in the same sort of timing and spacing. I don't know.
You know, maybe it's something to do with the fact that actors aren't used to trying to match their lines to mouth flaps. That was Lady Ami said that. And maybe there is something to that, because usually with animated features, you would record the voices before you do the final animation.
Yeah. And
the animators would animate to the voices. Maybe there's something about having to do it in front of a screen where you're trying to match your mouth as you're saying the line.
Too many minds, yeah, maybe.
It takes half your brain to do that, and so you can't quite put in the same level of performance.
Yeah. Regular anime dubs have way too much expression put into them and they're painful to listen to. Ghibli dubs have zero expression because they're really trying to sound real and go too far the other way.
Maybe so. You know what's interesting though? Is it's kind of become a cycle in itself, because I agree that a lot of anime dubs that I listen to are really overacted.
Yeah.
But then I've seen some live action Japanese movies based on anime, and they're incredibly overacted too.
The acting style is culturally different.
Like I saw but do you think that's an anime thing, or do you think that's a Japanese thing?
I
because do you think they act dramas the same way? in Japan as they do anime movies? Is there a different pool of actors specific to each one who are like different stylistically?
I couldn't say.
Because I watched a Death Note movie and that thing is a cartoon with
Yeah.
real live actors.
Yeah, yeah. I think there is an acting style that is like larger than life. But think about old films. Think about old Western films, like your old theater stuff.
Yeah.
There was only within the last kind of like 60, 70 years that cinema sort of gravitated more towards
Realism.
depiction of like down to earth characters.
Yeah.
So,
And I enjoy it. Like, cinema's still very young, it's still evolving. Thank you very much for that link, Rolando. You can watch this later, but Ash's voice actress breaks down the process of dubs. That sounds super interesting. Thank you. Yeah, like, there's now a trend of extremely naturalistic acting and improv in movies.
oh, speaking of improv, India, you should check out Ben Schwartz and I keep wanting to say Widdershins.
Tom something.
It's not Hiddleston. It's not Hiddleston. It's
I would like to, but it's something that I'd like to actually watch.
yeah.
I don't want to just listen to it.
It's Middleditch, Thomas Middleditch. They do an improv show where they basically like they come out and they ask their audience a question, and then they get they get a story from one of the people in the participants, and then they make an hour, pretty much a 45-minute long show, improving based on like a couple of interactions and sentences from someone in the audience.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yes. Improv is great. But I want to give it the proper attention it deserves.
Yeah.
So I don't want to just listen to it. See you, Nage Design. Bye-bye and happy birthday.
Take care. Thank you for coming by.
Have we seen Porco Rosso in American dubs? I think we saw it subbed when we saw it. Did we see it subbed, Mike, or did we see it dubbed?
I don't know.
Can't remember. We
Tibbs
might
might
have
know because
seen
we
it.
watched it with Tib.
Yeah.
I feel like we were watching the dub. Why do we have a song
I
that
know.
says it's a waste of time?
I was just thinking, like, don't appreciate the song's message very much.
Okay. Not die old. You can go. We can have the instrumental.
You think we saw it dubbed? Okay.
This one's called Rising Stars. Feel like, okay, there's something messing with the ground plane, like having these details, so I'm gonna flatten this out a bit.
Whoa, Ghibli movies has a weird thing with being obsessed with young girls in the old ones. Really? Which ones? Because there's no like weird sexual stuff in the most of the ones I've seen. Like there's not any in Nausicaa or Kiki or Spirited Away. Those are the main ones I remember. There's a little bit in Laputa, actually, which is a bit weird. Yeah, I'm like talking about the same bit. Yeah, that's weird. That was a weird inclusion. When I was watching it, I was like, huh. Really? The crew are all going to pieces over this, like, what, 13, 14-year-old girl?
What's her name?
Oh gosh, what is her name? Sheeta?
Sheeta.
It's
Isn't
when
that-
she puts on, like, the balloon pants and stuff, because she gets given
Yeah.
a different outfit, and then everyone's like... Everyone on the crew, all the dudes are, like, staring at her and bringing her flowers and stuff and trying to help out in the kitchen. I'm like... I mean, are they just, like, smitten with her as you would be with, like, a kid who's super cute? Because it didn't read that way to me.
No.
Which was very odd. Spirited Away involves a young girl working in a bathhouse. I didn't see any paedophilic undertones to that. Because she was helping spirits. Which I saw as like a very non-sexual thing. Like the same way if you bathed a duck, that would be like not sexual. Like I just saw her struggle as being with the hard labor. I guess I didn't read anything sexual into any of the spirits because I didn't even know if they like had sexes. It just felt very much to me like they were just being washed because Sewage Monster needs to be washed. Sewage Monster is clogged up with bicycles. She unplugs a monster's B-plug. Well, she takes the bike out. But yeah, I didn't read that as sexual. Like, a bunch of people work in the bathhouse.
Yeah.
A bunch of girls work in the bathhouse, but again, I didn't see that as a sexual thing. I saw that more as like in this universe, like this job is mostly held by women. And it's harder than they're given credit for. That's more me not knowing the history involved with bathhouses. Maybe so. I don't know anything about the history of bathhouses. I think they seem super cool, but I have no clue about any historical stuff. I think they're cool as someone who lives in a country that doesn't really have them. Yeah, Rolando, I've got no problem with someone liking kids' innocence. I can get behind that. But, it gets a bit weird when there's, like, several old men on a ship trying to romance a 13-year-old girl. You're like, was this necessary? Couldn't they just have been like, we want to help her because we've never had, like, someone kind on the ship before who, like, actually listens to us?
I think they're smitten with her. I don't know if it's like more intense of an attraction than that.
I don't know, like the vibes I got from it was very like, you know, in olden times where young girls would be courted from a very young age so that when they grow up you would marry them. That's like the vibe I got. Was like, she will be my bride when she is older. But that's because that's the only context I have for other relationships like that with young people.
Yeah.
It's like that was the way people did it. Man, it's so weird.
I think there's a depravity in a lot of aspects of human culture when taken to extremes. Like, it's throw a stone at any behavior in history and you'll hit something.
Well, that's the thing, is there's going to be people who are going to interpret that way, interpret it sexually in any medium or any period of history, because there's always going to be, I mean, this is not a happy subject, but there's always pedophiles in every culture, in every period of history. There are going to be those people who want to see that stuff super sexually.
Yeah.
you just hope that the culture doesn't enable or encourage it, which unfortunately a lot of stuff does historically, especially when it comes to girls. Just a lot of enabling old grody kings to marry 14-year-olds. Marry several 14-year-olds at the same time. And a lot of people being promised virgins as rewards for things.
I think
let's see, let me read about this context. Tib says, there's tons that can be said about Chihiro essentially being adopted into prostitution throughout the movie. What? Things like her name being taken from her, No Face offering her money for her... What? Wow. Okay, that wasn't the way I read into it at all. Like, No Face consumes a bunch of people without discerning between them. And the only difference I saw between him consuming them and consuming Chihiro is that Chihiro wasn't interested in the money, and No Face is only able to consume someone when they've expressed greed.
right.
So No Face scatters money throughout the bathhouse, and everyone who takes it gets eaten by him, and then Chihiro doesn't. And he gets desperate because he's been denied consuming someone for the first time, because for the first time he's met someone who's not interested in taking the money. So again, I didn't interpret that as sexual in any way, because that monster consumed everyone in the bathhouse, from the patrons to the higher ups to the,
Yeah.
you know, and I linked that to her not taking the money.
I think, like, you could draw...
In the same way she didn't take the food when her parents were turned into pigs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I guess her name being taken from her, I interpreted more in the wizard way of, if someone has your name, they have power over you.
Yeah.
So it was more like a magical binding to mean that she had to, like, get involved in the narrative, essentially.
But if you think about the name having power over you, your name, your sense of identity being taken from you, they are very human experiences. And using that human experience in a fantasy context is a way to, like, draw parallels and comparisons to how would you feel if your name was taken? How is this character dealing with that? How do they make it through the movie? Like, you need to put in hardships and, like, wrongdoings and bad things happening to characters in order to show them how they deal with it, how they deal with conflict, how they resolve that within themselves, how they continue their lives. Like, you can't shirk away from these, like, these wrongdoings or these topics in your storytelling, because storytellings at their heart are a way to teach people how to be better.
I don't think that Tib is necessarily saying that you shouldn't have any conflict or anything in your stories. I think she's just saying that the conflict in Spirited Away specifically felt very centered around sexual stuff.
Right.
Which is interesting because, like, that isn't the way I interpreted the movie, but I'm coming from a very Western interpretation. Like, to me, there are definitely undertones of slavery. Like, there's definitely... She is forced to work in a bathhouse.
Yeah, her way.
But I hadn't seen that as being an allegory for prostitution at all. I'd seen that as more like when kids were forced to work as chimney sweeps and stuff.
Like, she's disappearing into the spirit realm, and the only way that she can reclaim her sense of being or self or place or value is by offering her labor. There are like child labor type stuff there for sure.
Yeah, but moreover, there's also the Japanese idea of, like, you've broken something, now you have to pay it off, and you will work to pay it off.
Yeah.
Like this idea of working to pay off or pay forward something.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think that's what makes his story so potent, though, is, like, They're not just whimsical flights of fancy. Like, here's an example. There's a film recently created called what is the one that we watched at Scotland Loves Anime? Where the girl is taken into a fantasy world.
Oh, the birthday something. Happy birthday something or
yeah, I think that might be it.
Mm-hmm.
And the story takes place in a fantastical world, and there's a lot of whimsy and there's everything, and it feels like it's striving to do everything it can to give you a Ghibli experience, but it had none of the groundings or like emotional fortitude that was able to attach anything that less than just like, well, this is slightly amusing and comedic at times.
Oh, are you
but nothing...
comparing that to Ghibli?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an extremely shallow. I mean, the movie was beautiful, but storytelling-wise, Mike and I felt like it left a bit to be desired. I can't remember the name of it. It's the birthday something.
Birthday Surprise or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Birthday Wonderland.
Oh, that was it. I think that was it. It's interesting to hear that interpretation, though, Tib, for sure, because I hadn't thought about it like that before. But knowing a bit more about the culture and a bit more about the history, like, you know, maybe I've been misinterpreting. I don't know. It's interesting to see those lines drawn to it, and like, I hope it's not true. I don't know. Like, it could be. I've always seen Ghibli movies as very innocent, which is why sometimes I'm made uncomfortable when it does drive up against things that feel like they're pushing it a bit, such as the Castle in the Sky stuff with Sheeta, which I tend to just overlook or mostly ignore in the movie because I like the rest of the movie so much. But it does make me like go, what? Every time it comes on screen, and I'm like, why is this in there? A single petal, I'm sorry that this is making you uncomfortable. We can change the subject if you like. Oh, Tib, hold on. I am just going to read this because I think it's interesting. Like, I think this is history that's worth discussing. But we'll get off this subject after this if it's making people uncomfortable. Tib says, when the bathhouse is revealed, there is a sign above the entrance with the Japanese symbol for the word "you," which alludes to the Edo period of Japan, when men often went to bathhouses to meet with women named Yuna, or hot water women, who just so happen to also be prostitutes. Yuna is also the name of the female spirits that work there.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you for the follow. I do also just want to very briefly say that, like, to any sex workers out there, absolutely, like, not looking down on that profession at all. Like, I see a lot of people looking down on sex workers, which I think is awful. People who do that for a living are people too, and it's their choice. You know, so long as it is their choice, then that's, like, a valid life decision.
Yeah, and
the awkward thing is talking about it in the context of children, which is not a thing that should ever happen.
Yeah. Any instances where something is against someone's choice
is not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, it's okay to have that as stakes in the movie, but it's just interesting to hear about the history of it and the context of it. Yeah, you can have a movie like about terrible things happening without people who are making the movie being in support of it. For sure.
I think likening inclusion to support is a bad take, and I don't think.
Oh well, I don't think anyone's arguing for that.
No one is. I've seen instances where it's like, your character was racist. How dare you? And it's like, racism.
Well, this character is racist. Like, that's what the character is, and you know, hopefully the movie's going to show why that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Earthsea was a weird movie. You didn't really get the plot. I really want to watch that again, Single Petal, because I've recently read A Wizard of Earthsea, and so I want to watch it again to see where the links are between that story and the book I read. Although maybe it's based on one of the sequels, because from what I read of the book, that movie is very different.
Yeah, I don't think the author supported it either. Okay, so...
Oh, the author didn't support Earthsea movie.
No, I don't think so.
Interesting.
I'm gonna make a new layer. And then I'm gonna...
We might actually have to head off, Mike, because it's effing well 10:30. We got caught up in this discussion. Again, you guys have brought up really interesting topics that I wanted to like learn more about, and it just means that now we're over time.
You brought the thunder.
But thank you for the conversation.
If you'd care to join me later in about 7.5 hours, I'm going to be joining my father as we play through more Bloodborne together. It's going to be about a 3-hour stream. Oh wow. I just noticed that I was like kicking the wire of the webcam and it looked like the webcam was like slowly like turning. And he's going to be on chat, sort of guiding me through, and we're just going to hang out together.
Yeah. Inviso guy, I'm so sorry you've come just as we're finishing. We went a bit over time. Will we wreck each other in Kirby? When will we wreck each other? Probably, I don't know. Because Saturday we'll be doing Sonic Adventure again, I think.
Is that going to be Saturday?
Well, I think so. Oh, last time we did it on Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm happy for Saturday. I'm just like clarifying with you.
I was thinking it would be Saturday. I don't know when we'll wreck each other in Kirby because we have that saved.
Yeah.
Maybe next week sometime.
I think it's going to be a next week thing.
We'll just wreck each other in Kirby. We'll boot up again and just be like, okay, this morning we're finishing what we started.
Pablo's like 7.5 hours. Perfect time to sleep.
Oh, Palbro. No pressure. You get some good sleep and don't worry about having to wake up for anything.
Orlando, I don't even know how it would be possible to destroy her at this point.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that, champ.
She has, what was it? It's either a 13 or a 19 point lead.
I think it's 13.
Is it only 13?
I think it's 13 because I think I remember you saying that at the end of last stream, was that there was a 13-point lead.
I don't like this track either.
At least we're curating our playlist slowly.
Yeah. Oh, this is a David one.
David, how could you?
I'm sorry, David.
David, how could you do this to us?
I'm sorry, it's gone.
Well, let's see who's around for us to raid. You say you should have Malice. I'd like to see him try. Too powerful, Orlando. Oh my gosh, Amelia, get some sleep.
I'm gonna introduce you folks to Castlehead.
Yes, Castlehead.
Thank you so much for the gift sub, Palbro.
Palbro, you've gifted 19 subs in the channel so far. Thank you so much.
That is crazy, my dude.
Fizzle guy, I hope you enjoy
Shout out
that.
to Palbro, who's streaming again.
Yeah. Shout out to Palbro. Everyone go and check out Palbro's streams.
You're right, my friend.
Single Petal, thank you so much for the bits.
Thank you.
That's super kind of you. Inviso guy, I hope you enjoy.
Enjoy your toast.
Yeah, enjoy your toast. Enjoy those emotes.
Hang on, this is Inviso Guy's second month. That's super cool.
Yeah. Sank. I love Sank. Yeah, so Castlehead is a reformed supervillain.
Yeah.
Who was taken up streaming. So we hope you guys have a good time with him.
They have linked their dimension to ours in order to stream, and I think they're just chatting at the moment. Oh, cool. You got gifted a sub last month and almost never made it to a stream.
I'm sorry. I know our time zone is a bit frustrating for some people. Because we are English/Scottish people and we operate on GMT, which means morning for us is middle of night for everyone else.
Pretty much, yeah. But I'm gonna do an evening stream where I'm playing with my father. So
Yeah.
catch you then. Okay, let's see. Hopefully, it's quite early for Castlehead to be streaming. So I hopefully this goes through. I think they're just. I'm mostly doing it for the experience. I think he's just watching Twitch clips at the moment, but he's. I love his sense of humor. So.
Yeah. No, Castlehead's great. Like I'm in support of any supervillain who's reforming themselves.
He's the most reformed supervillain ever, and he's got a really cool avatar. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll be back later and also tomorrow for more animation shenanigans. And until then, may the rest
Of your day.
be filled
with adventure.
Adventure.
And shout adventure at Castlehead.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Take care.